guess where we're going, vlog? We're going to the Golden Retriever Parade in Golden. This is our second time going, except last time we didn't get to see the actual parade, we just saw the Golden Retrievers. So this time, hopefully we're gonna see the parade, but we're running a little late. Okay, we just picked up some coffee and we are ready to get going to this Golden Retriever Parade. Hi vlog, it is great to see you. Welcome to week 6 of weekly vlogs of 2023. Last night I made vegan sesame chicken and I didn't record because I don't like to record when I first am trying out a recipe, but it was so good that I'm making it again today so that we can have more just like meal prepped. So I'm gonna show you guys how to make this because it's super easy and it's absolutely delicious and it's full of freaking protein. So let's get into it. So you're gonna wanna preheat your oven to 400 because we're gonna do this in the oven. We're gonna bake our tofu. You're also gonna start with super firm tofu. You don't want firm, you don't want extra firm, you want super firm. And it's gonna come in a bag like this and not one of those little boxes. What you're gonna do is you're gonna break them up and they're gonna be little chunks like this. Doesn't need to be perfect, okay? We're not looking to achieve perfection with these. Okay, while our oven preheats, we're going to take our cornstarch and we're just gonna get all up in our little tofus with the cornstarch. You wanna cover them. You gotta cover them with cornstarch because cornstarch is what is gonna make the tofu crispy. It's what's going to make the tofu crispy. So, cornstarch. I sprinkled a bunch on there and now I'm just gonna go in with my hands. I'm gonna get this all over myself. I'm wearing all black right now. Okay, I could probably use a little more cornstarch. Okay, so now we're gonna wash our hands. I am serious guys, this recipe is so easy. What takes the longest out of this entire recipe is waiting for the freaking oven to preheat. So, slay. We have our cornstarch tofu and now we're gonna get into making the sauce. I actually messed part of it up last night because I'll show you. We'll get into it. I'll show you what happened and what you're actually gonna do instead. But if you make the same mistake that I did, it's not the end of the world. It just might be a little bit strong. So first you're gonna take a small bowl. So we have our bowl and we're gonna take 1/4 cup of water. Oven is done preheating, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna get a baking sheet and then we're gonna take our little cornstarch covered tofus and we're gonna spread them out in one layer over the baking sheet. So when your tofu are in the oven, you're going to add a 30-minute timer. We have a 1/4 cup of water in our bowl and now we're gonna get the cornstarch again and we are going to add in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch into our bowl with the water. And then once you add in 2 tablespoons of cornstarch, you are going to add in 3 tablespoons of soy sauce. Okay, now we're gonna take 1 tablespoon of brown sugar or molasses, but I only have brown sugar and it works fine. So we're gonna do brown sugar. We're gonna take our rice vinegar and we are going to use 1 tablespoon of rice vinegar. And then after our rice vinegar, we are going to add in, it is also very difficult to get this rice vinegar out of the bottle. I don't know if there's just a lot in here, but I find that I am having trouble getting it out. I've also never cooked with rice vinegar before. This week I've been cooking with many ingredients that I've never cooked with and they've all been delicious. So now that I have all these new ingredients on deck in my little ingredient toolkit, I'm gonna be able to make so many delicious things now. 1 tablespoon of ketchup. Oops, oh, that made a terrible sound. We're gonna mix that all up. I need a fork to mix this. We're gonna add in some chili flakes. Then we're gonna give it a stir and we're gonna have a nice little sauce, and I'll get back to you in 30 minutes to show you the rest. Okay, so now you're going to cook your ginger and your garlic for 1 minute. Okay, when the ginger and garlic is done cooking, we're gonna add in our salt. And once the sauce starts to get sticky, we're gonna add in the little chickens. And now we have our chickens. Hi, welcome back to the vlog. We're fighting right now.
Not my fault, you're insufferable.
He said I'm neurotic. Okay.
It's true.
Shut up! What's your problem?
No, it's true, I said it.
Anyway, so we had a busy day today. Connor had the day off. It's Wednesday. That's random. He had the day off. I had a meeting earlier, walked a dog. Then we went to the plant shop. We just went to Garage Plants, I think is what the name is. I'll link it below. Fantastic. They were so helpful. The ladies in there were super nice. They helped us. They answered all of our questions and everything because we don't know shit about plants. So we are going to skedaddle on home. Hi vlog. Okay, so it's been a few days since I last recorded, so I thought I should catch you up on what I've been doing. The other day, we went to Ikea, Connor and I, and we got some new organizational stuff, and right now I'm at a dog sitting, but when I get back to my house tomorrow, I think I'm going to record an Ikea haul. So that'll also be in this video. And I'm really excited because I got a lot of organizational stuff, which we really needed for the apartment. So I'll talk more about that tomorrow. But with Moscato, you guys remember Moscato. He's been in a few of my videos. This is the third time I've watched him. He is literally so precious and I love him so much. He's my favorite. Don't tell any of my other dogs I said that. And I'm here until tomorrow. I have to head out super early tomorrow morning because I started boarding at my apartment at like 6 in the morning. Oh my God, I want to tell you about what happened at Ikea. Okay, Ikea was crazy. We went to Ikea the other day to cheer me up because I was feeling a little down that day. And we had plans sometime that week to go to Ikea, so we just decided to go then, you know? We were like, okay, we'll just do like a fun Ikea run. Get some stuff, it'll be good. So, oh, it's so embarrassing. It's so embarrassing, but I also feel like it's not really 100% totally my fault, even though what I did was dumb. It was a little silly. It was a little unintelligent of me. And so what had happened is we were walking through Ikea. We had just gotten there. Maybe we had been there for like 20 minutes or something. We're walking through Ikea. We got our little shopping bag. And we see these 3 cacti in this little box. And we go over to them and I'm like, oh my God, let's get one. They're so cheap, they're so cute, they were potted. It was adorable, but they were in like a sealed box. So I pick it up. I'm like holding it like this. It's like a rectangle box. It has a little handle. I'm holding the box and I go to like put it in the bag, but I tilted it over as I was putting it in the bag and all the cacti stuff spilled out all over my hands. And so I had cactus pricks all over me. There were like hundreds of them. It was awful. It was mortifying. And it was not easy to remove. I went to the bathroom thinking that I could just wash my hands and it would be done with, but no, I looked at my finger and there were like 50 in my finger. It was vile. It was vile. And it was actually really uncomfortable. It was so uncomfortable and I never want to experience that ever again. But Connor was like, let's go home, let's go home. I was like, no. No. First of all, Ikea is like, I think it's like 30 or 40 miles from where we live in Denver. So it's not like an easy breezy beautiful drive, okay? It's kind of far. And I was like, we did not drive all the way out here to like stay for 20 minutes and then not get a single thing and then just like have my day become even worse and then go home. Like we're not doing that. And we didn't do that. We tried to get out as many as we could. I asked the little worker if they had a first aid kit with like some tape. She brought me some like tape and some band-aids, so I just like stuck it on my hands and I tried to rip them off, and I got most of them off, and then by the next day they were like completely gone from my hands. But I soldiered through like a real freaking champion through the rest of Ikea. We probably stayed for another 2 hours and like did the rest of our shopping. But yeah, I literally never want to ever deal with that ever again. It was awful. And I know I'm dramatic, but it doesn't take away from the pain I felt of hundreds of little cactus pricks in my hands. They were all over my hands. That really sucked. It sucked so bad, but also like why? Like, here's the other thing. This is where I feel like it's not totally my fault, because yes, it was dumb for me to like tilt it over, but it was gonna flop around in the bag anyway. You know, it was gonna tilt over and spill out regardless of whether or not I tilted it. So -2 out of 10 for package design. The packaging was not good. And after it happened, I looked and there was a little hole, not sealed. It was not sealed. I'm okay, I'm fine, everything's fine, because my hands are healed now. Yeah, so that was my little story time. I hope you enjoyed it more than I did, because it was not a fun experience. Oh, what am I watching right now? Great question. I knew you would ask that, because you're so smart and you ask the best questions ever. I'm watching His Dark Materials on HBO, because they have HBO here. So I'm trying to get through all 3 seasons. I started it yesterday. I'm on season, like I'm probably halfway through season 2 now. I'm just trying to finish it. There's 3. I was very interested in this because apparently the movies are based off of The Golden Compass, and that was banned from the Catholic Church when I was a kid, and I grew up Catholic, so my parents did not let me watch that movie. I still have never seen it. To this day, I've never seen that movie. But the show is like supposed to be based off of it. I don't know. It's freaking good though, and I'm fulfilling my childhood desires by watching this. Hi vlog, let's do an Ikea haul. I'm so excited. Okay, so first up we got some new kitchen supplies. We got a new strainer. It's huge. We were gonna get one that goes over the sink, but we weren't sure if it was gonna fit or not. So we ended up not getting it, but it totally would have fit. So maybe next time. We wanted to get stainless steel measuring cups. Next, all we have to find is stainless steel measuring spoons. That's been a little tricky. Was not able to find that at Ikea. Finally got an ice cream scooper because we are big ice cream people. A knife sharpener. We bought a new sponge holder for our sink because the one that we bought from Amazon has broken both times we used it. So the original one that we bought from Amazon, the sticky stuff that it like hooks onto, the sticky stuff stayed fine on the wall, but the problem was the hooks that were on the sticky thing. You know what I mean? The sticky hooks. Anyway, so the hook like literally would break off, and they lasted like maybe 1 or 2 months each time, and I don't want to keep buying replacements for the sticky stuff. So we're gonna try this one. And it's green and it's cute, so we'll see. I'm gonna take the one from Amazon off my storefront though, because it doesn't work well. We bought this gigantic measuring cup. It holds 4 cups. So very stoked about this. We got a spray bottle for cleaning. It's a mister for the plants. It slays. Look at the detail like up close, those little dots, and they're like raised little bumps. It's adorable. Whiskey glasses, or cute little beverage glasses. I feel like a matcha would be so cute in here, a little iced matcha. We got a shoehorn. Okay, we got 2 of these glass containers for food storage, and we bought these little lids. They had like a few different lid options, and we chose these because they like clasp on the sides. Really excited about those because we had stackable plastic food containers and we can't get the lids on them. They just like They just won't go on them anymore. So we had to get a new food storage stuff. Okay, then we also got these little plastic storage. Well, they're not plastic. They're the same as the other ones. Glass bottoms, plastic lids that clasp. See? Right there. Then we also got larger food storage containers. We also bought a cookie jar because we really like cookies. This is the last kitchen item, and then I have a couple other things. Oh wait, actually, hold on. We did get a food scale before I forget. You never know when you're gonna need a little scale. So we got that, and then we also got this gigantic cutting board. So now we have a bunch of really big cutting boards. I love it. Bought 2 of these circle mirrors. I'm not gonna take it out because I don't want it to break, but I think we're gonna hang one on our gallery wall, and then we're also gonna hang one, I think, in the front entry, or I might want to put it in the bedroom or the bathroom, but we'll see. I don't know. Too much to decide. And then we bought this, I don't know if I'm saying this first word correctly, galbanum and cedarwood and patchouli candle. Slay. Oh, and it's like the wax is black. Look how cool. I love it. We bought this absolute slay. We're gonna hang it in our bedroom because we need to start working on our bedroom. Told Connor if we're gonna move eventually, you know, I want to feel like we lived in this place to its fullest potential. So we're gonna start working on the bedroom, and we have this clock to start. It's $10. I mean, come on. How can I pass it up? Okay, last but not least, I bought 2 storage containers with lids for under the bed. They're just plastic long storage containers. I'm not going to show you them right now because I have apparently decided to pile all the stuff that I just showed you on top of the bins. So it's gonna take me a while to clean all of this up. I gotta head out in a couple hours to go checking on Burton Guster, the cat. Checking in on him again, freaking cutie patootie. Yeah, I'm hanging out with my boy Benny right now. He's been very shy today though. I think he knows I'm a little upset at him because he peed all over my freaking couch the last time he was here. So, but it's okay. I told him no hard feelings because I got all that. But I don't really know if he's picking up that vibe because he has been sitting in the corner by the door all day. I know he doesn't have to go to the bathroom. So apparently that dog is filled with endless amounts of pee. So who knows? Maybe he does have to go to the bathroom.